Welcome back to the show. Delta College in Bay County has been featuring key speakers. It's all part of the President's Speaker Series. And this month's theme is Bridging Divides with Curiosity and Conversation. This morning we welcome Kathy Marleski, Delta English professor, along with Michael Vanini of the Midland County Inclusion Alliance. They're joining us in studio to talk about what's ahead next. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
You know, first off, talk about the importance of this series. What inspired it?
Yeah, well, you may know that many people have relationships that have been strained by political discussions.
Oh boy, yeah,
Yes.
we're getting heated today on the show,
Yes.
but I like it. Let's go for it.
And of course, this is going to continue to be the case.
Right.
So Monica Guzman has written this great book, and I never thought of it that way. How to have dangerously or fearlessly curious conversations in dangerously divided times. She actually has some Midland roots. She worked as a reporter at the Midland Daily News for a time.
Interesting.
And the two of us worked together. But anyway, this book has been making all the circuits. CBS Morning recommends it as a book to read before the upcoming election. Her main idea is that we should be curious about why people feel strongly the way they do. Of
Sure.
course, our beliefs are based on our identities and our values, and when we begin to understand one another, then we can find common ground, we can learn from one another, and we can seek to learn something rather than prove something.
Exactly. Yeah, you often hear sometimes people listen to respond versus engage and
Yes.
absorb. Well, you jump in here as well, Michael. Tell us how you're a part of this.
Yeah, I've been part of the Midland County Inclusion Alliance, and this is really a regional kind of event. Delta's involved, Dow is also a co-sponsor, and Midland County Inclusion Alliance is partnering with Delta and Dow to invite Monica. Monica has a history of actually working in the area. She actually worked for the Midland Daily News for a brief time on fellowship, so it's been really great to invite her back to the area. And we're doing events throughout the day with her, with students, with community leaders, and it really culminates in the evening event at Delta at 7:30 p.m. in the gymnasium, where she really gets to address everybody. For us, education, advocacy, community connection are big pillars for our organization in Midland, and we're so excited to see this is really emblematic of all those things we try to achieve.
Yeah, well, you know, what is kind of your greater take on this? I mean, it's almost like we need to pause and almost relearn in a way how to engage with each other in civil conversation. What you know, what is your take on this moment and why that's needed?
I think a lot of people are feeling tension in their relationships, and actually Monica tells a story in this book and in many places that she's spoken, and I'm sure she will talk about this. She is rather liberal, and her parents voted for Trump. So twice, yes. And so she began writing this book because she thought, I can't just break up with my parents, right?
With your family.
That's right. And so many others. So she's going to give our audience, it's going to be sort of a talk show type atmosphere. So we're going to have Rebecca Bentley, VP of Global Public Affairs for Dow, and our Delta College president, Mike Gavin, who are going to be sort of interviewing Monica. That is, she's going to model for us how we can have conversations about difficult things.
I'm sure what she's learned in her own personal experiences.
Yes.
For folks at home who are interested, where can they find out more information? And you're encouraged to register for this event, right?
We don't need to register.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
need to register for the evening event. So everyone is invited. Delta College's main campus, 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, this is Thursday, April the 4th. They're on campus there, you said, at the Delta College gym. Thanks for coming in. You know, I wish we could keep carrying on the conversation, but we're out of time. So thanks for talking and giving us the information. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having us.